Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and today I'm bringing you this vid stoked as hell because as you can probably see I'm wearing the Horde Slayer armor. That's for completing 10 waves on extreme in Horde mode, pretty much the first completion to go on record, that is having proof uploaded to YouTube, at least on console. Correct me if I'm wrong, but nonetheless, this build that I have for you here is the one that was used to achieve this, so it goes without saying that it's very effective. And since people have been asking for a dog build and sending me messages about it, I'm very happy to say that I've come to you with something special. Now, this build is all about supporting the troops close to you. The dog becomes somewhat of a pillar upon which the rest of the team can build and mount an effective offense or defense. Everything you will be seeing here is very specific to how you should play. I'm gonna break down why we need each piece, and of course, as always, I'm gonna show you which weapons I used in the feat that I mentioned before. Weapons in Aliens go according to preference. There's nothing like faster recharges or anything like that tied to your weapons. So if you are going to play an open map, you can go sniper. If you are gonna play something shorter, you can go with a high spread, high damage assault rifle. That's all up to you. So without further ado, let's get down to the build. Horde Slayer, you can see it here. It looks like shit, but yeah, it is what it is. Twilight, DMR and Twin Hammer are the weapons I used to achieve this. This is a 710 build on rank 8. I could go 720, but I would have to sacrifice specific things that I want in the build. So this is a 160 grid here. I'm gonna go from top left to top right, explaining why we want each of these things and offer you a couple of alternative ideas if you want to do something a little bit different. So we start with Pelkiner Station. Your Trauma Station now increases damage resistance and gun handling by 30%, but has 20% less energy. So you have less energy to deal with, but you have 30% damage reduction and handling when standing inside the station, which is huge for defensive scenarios. The alternative, that is the suppression station, actually slows enemies very noticeably, but according to what you will be playing, you might want to consider using this. For the vid that we'll have linked here, that is our complete run of the 10 wave extreme in Horde mode, I used this build as you see it, and it served me very well. Peace of Mind increases the radius of Trauma Station by 20%. Very important to have some maneuvering room whilst using the station. Bedside Manner, you can pick up downed allies twice as fast, and your items bleed out time is increased by 25%. On Extreme and Insane, your bleed out time is tiny. You want to use this in order to be able to rescue your teammates if the need arises, and it will arise, I shit you not. Rapid Recovery, picking up a downed ally grants them 50% more health, and your entire team's bleed out time is increased by another 25%, makes Bedside Manner even more potent. Here we have Support System. Your outgoing healing is increased by 20% and allows now gain a 15% ability recharge speed while standing near you. So you're like the core of the squad. Whilst they're near you, they give you 30% faster recharge, and you give them 15% faster recharge each. That ties to Field Medic. Surgeon's Hands. You can no longer be stumbled while interacting with objects, reviving allies, or using a med kit. Unlocking this on the dock can be gifted to any other class and is huge because you cannot be interrupted by rushing enemies. You want to pick up ammo, you can pick up ammo. You want to pick a med kit or use it, you can. You can revive an ally, you can do that without being interrupted. This is huge. Neurotoxin. Dealing damage to an enemy weakens them, causing them to deal 20% less damage for 5 seconds. Does not stack. Unbelievably good perk, especially when you are fighting the really beefy enemies. Anesthesiologist. After not taking damage for at least 10 seconds, gain 10% of your current life as temp health. Let's say that you get damaged and you heal real quick by being near your station. In the 10 seconds that will trespass, you will be back to 1,500, and that will net you an additional 150. 150, it's a pretty decent amount because, as you probably understand, you get whipped around pretty hard by the smaller enemies, but it is rarely larger than this amount. Like 150 HP is 10% of your health. So yeah, that's very, very important. It's gonna save your life. It's gonna make you much, much tankier. Strength in numbers. Field Medic now also grants you 5% damage dealt and 5% damage resistance for each nearby ally. So you get 10% more damage resist, plus the 30% from here. It's 40% by having your station close to you and your allies close to you as well. Now this whole configuration here, it's for my weapons. It has a recon rifle training that we got from recon, dock rifle expertise, demolisher rifle expertise, and recon rifle expertise. Now it's been almost a week since we got the game, so I suppose that most of you have tinkered around with your classes and can get these. Usually these builds that I make are solely reliant on the class that I'm talking about. If you do not have all these perks to amplify your rifle usage, or even if you want to use a pistol, you can swap this for a pistol configuration or remove this altogether and go with alternatives like readiness. Your movement and ability recharge speeds are increased by 10%, and your reload speed and handling are increased by 20%. Or you can go for something that supports, let's say, combat stims like overdose or super serum. I personally think that this is the quickest buff in the game. It is just handling, it's just accuracy, stability, stamina regen, and movement speed. But if you wanna snipe someone with a fast firing auto from 100 meters, this will help you. This will actually help you. So this is pretty much my build for the dock, my first build that, well, let's say he managed to stand the test, the trial by fire. You can use it for yourself and judge its worth. With this, I'm only left with the gunner now. I will be leveling my gunner real quick and provide you with a build for him in the next couple of days. I've been covering pretty much everything in Aliens Fireteam Elite, so if you found this useful, please sub, like, and share. It really helps the channel. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!